And pitching for the Grenada Rec All-Stars is Miles Ross. For Leeds Green Machine, the only positions I have right now are the pitcher and catcher. We will catch them as they go out to the field. We'll get the defense set for Grenada here shortly. 2 balls and a strike to the leadoff hitter, Tabari Davis. Miles Ross, the pitcher. Ryan Spencer is your catcher in this contest. That one's down in the dirt, 3-1 on Davis. The outfield for the Grenada Rec All-Stars, Landon Rice in left, Marcus Wiggins in center, Therion Hubbard in right. Ross winds and delivers, and that's inside, ball 4. Leadoff walk to start things off for the Leeds Green Machine. This will bring up their catcher, number 10, Nash Jones. Ross sets, Jones shows bunt, pulls it back, strike called, runner goes, no throw. Oh, and 1 the count. Davis out at second base. That one, Spencer, he's got a delayed steal, and he will get to third. The ball is snagged over there by Noah Jackson. So a delayed steal that time for Tabari Davis.
All right, 5. Hey, right there, Ken. Let's go, Nasty Nash. Make a pitch to you, Nasty Nash. Make a pitch to you.
Here's Jones waiting on the 1-1.
Nice.
Down in the dirt, he looks at ball 2. Chopper to the shortstop. Throws over to first for the out. Nice play there by Braylon Hardiman. Getting the out at first base. The first run of the ball game crosses, however, in the form of Tabari Davis. He scores on the ground out from Nash Jones. This will bring up Connor Nelson. Nobody on, 1 out, 1 already in. Pulled foul, snagged there by head coach Ross Nelson. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Downstairs, a ball and a strike. Inside, 2-1.
Make a pitch to you, son. Nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. There you go.
The Leeds Green Machine lost their first game this morning 11-1 to JPRD West Bank. Then they defeated Pell City. And now they find themselves in the Final Four here. This ball is lifted into left field, and it is going to drop. Going to second, sliding in safely is Connor Nelson with his 1-out double here in the first.
Well, let's go, countdown. We do for some 6. We do for some 6. Let's go. Don't drop. Let's go.
Ty Bedell is the cleanup hitter.
Just shot out the 6. Good eye. Good eye. Good eye. Oh, he gonna throw it back.
And the ball goes into center field, and this will score another run. Error on the throw makes it
We're good for some 6. Let's go, baby. Don't drop on us. Don't drop on us.
2-0 here in the top of the first. The scoreboard shows 3, and I'm not sure how. There have only been 3 hitters so far, and 1 grounded out.
Don't drop on us, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Way ahead.
High and in.
Yes, sir.
Bedell had to duck out of the way. It's 3-0 with 1 out.
Let's go, Ty Dollar. If you're taking a minute. Get down there.
And a 4-pitch walk to Ty Bedell. Second walk already
Let's go, Doug.
here in the top of the first inning, issued by Miles Ross.
Where you at, sonny boy? Easy, easy. Get you some more. Oh. Get you some more. Let's go.
Fox from the stretch.
Go.
He delivers, runner goes, throw down to second, not in time, it's going to go into center field. Bedell will go to third. So with 1 out, a runner on third, 2 runs already
Let's go.
have scored here in the top of the first inning.
Get it on the head for the ball. I'm pitching to you, Glenn. Let's go. That's it.
Grounder to the shortstop.
That's it.
Hardiman throws over to first for the out. Boy, he plays a nice shortstop. Second time he has been able to play the ground ball and get the out. However, it's also the second time they have scored a run off of a ground out. 3-0 the score. This will bring up Casey Williams.
Back to it, Casey. Let the ball do the rest. Let the ball do the rest, baby. Good eye.
Ball 1 down low on Casey Williams. Casey, the starting pitcher for the Leeds Green Machine in this ball game. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Keep your head on it. Hands to the ball. Let's go. Hands to it, no way. Let's go. Nice.
This ball is ripped into left field, but back there to make the play is Landon Rice. He gave it a ride, but Rice was right there to make the catch. At the end of 1/2 inning, the Leeds Green Machine 3, Grenada Rec All-Stars coming to bat. First pitch from Casey Williams, a called strike on the leadoff hitter for Grenada Rec, Noah Jackson.
Be alive, Jake.
Second pitch, ball one. And it's snagged by Williams over to first. Williams to Ford for the out, 1 up, 1 down.
Like them up now.
This will bring up Braylon Hardiman. Williams. Fastball inside. A bunt, and it's a dandy. They throw to first. Oh, nice job from behind the plate, Nash Jones. Hops out of there, picks it up, and fires it over to first base for the out. And they are going to say, nope, it was a foul ball.
Hey, you got it, sweet now. Let's be alive. Hey! Hey, still be alive, man. Still be alive. Come on out.
Two balls and a strike to Braylon Hardiman. One out here in the bottom of the first. Williams, swing and a miss. Fires one past Hardiman.
Same pitch now. Same pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Downstairs runs the count full at 3-2.
Yes, sir, finish. Yes, sir, finish. That's it. That's
Grounder
it.
to third. Bedell bobbles it, and no chance. Braylon Hardiman scoots down that line pretty quickly. A bobble, and you're not going to get him, and that's exactly what happened. So Hardiman reaches first. This will bring up the catcher in this ball game for Grenada, Ryan Spencer.
Give him a look.
Hardiman, good lead, and he takes off. Throw down to second will not be in time. We've only seen one catcher that has had much success throwing to the bases. And we will see him again tomorrow. We've seen great play out of the catchers, but throwing to the bases has been tough, and here he is safe. I believe that's the right call down there by Brandon Jordan. So Hardiman steals second, steals third.
Swipe. Hard.
1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Ryan Spencer.
Hey, finish right here, Case. Relieve them all. Finish right here, Case.
This is ripped at the shortstop. Nelson unable to get back to it in time. First run crosses the plate for Grenada Rec All-Stars. They now trail 3-1. We have a courtesy runner for the catcher, Spencer. And stepping in now is the cleanup hitter, left fielder Landon Rice. Ball is outside and stealing second. There's no problem there for Rimmer.
Hey, we got him at third, that's that. We got him at third, that's that. Let's make a tag! Wide open, that's that. Wide open.
Runner goes again, throw down to third. They may have him, nope, and it goes to left field. Rimmer will come in and score. Just like that, it's 3-2. Well, with 3 hitters up for Grenada Rec in the first inning, we've had 3 errors and 4 stolen bases. Errors to get them on the bases, steals when they're on the bases, and then an error on the steal. Line drive. Nice snag there by Sam Lawler. That one handcuffed him, but he was able to catch it in the palm of his glove. Rice put a good swing on it. Lawler in the right spot. 2 down. This will bring up the first baseman, number 34, D. Ross. Williams took a little something off that pitch. Ross out in front, strike 1.
And let's go. I needed one.
One ball, 2 strikes to Ross. 2 outs, 2 runs already in here for Grenada Rec All-Stars in the bottom of the first. Outfield is deep. And Ross rips one foul down the left field line, just out of play. Downstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The windup and the pitch from Williams. Grounder up the middle. Nelson charges, fires, and that will end the inning. 2 runs on no hits, 3 errors. Nobody left. At the end of 1 complete, Leeds Green Machine 3, Grenada Rec All-Stars 2. Grayson Ford, the first baseman, steps in for the Leeds Green Machine. Miles Ross on the mound for the Grenada Rec All-Stars. Ripped foul. This is the third game of the day for each one of these teams. And lifted into left field. Landon Rice makes another nice play. One up, one down in the top of the second. Gavin Howard will come to bat for Leeds. Ross lines and delivers, and that's inside. 2 balls and no strikes to Howard. Leeds was defeated by JPRD Westbank 11-1 this morning at 9 a.m. Then they came back to defeat Pell City. The Grenada Rec All-Stars were defeated by Walker County Miners 12-6 at 9 a.m. And they came back and in the 2 o'clock time slot defeated Albany 7-6 prior to this game. Strike called. 3-1. Grounder, Hardiman charges, fires, and a nice play once again. Braylon Hardiman. 2 up, 2 down. Here in the top of the second. Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Sam Lawler. Line foul. Just out front a touch. The outfield shifted way over toward left. A lot of room down that right field line. Ball upstairs, 1-1. Rice, Wiggins, and Hubbard in the outfield. Jackson, Hardiman, Washington, and Ross in the infield. Spencer catching, Miles Ross on the hill. Upstairs, 2-1 to Sam Lawler. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Inning number 2. fouled. Ross from the stretch. Line. This one is another foul ball. Just foul. He has hit it. 3 foul balls down that third baseline, the left field line, that have been just foul. Getting closer every time.
Watch that stuff in the dirt, sir. Watch that stuff in the dirt, sir.
Line up the middle, off the glove of Ross. Hardiman picks it up, and D. Ross can't make the grab over at first. It's a line shot off the glove of Miles Ross. Braylon Hardiman fired one over to first, and D. Ross couldn't handle it. So they get a runner on with 2 outs.
2 out, Riley. Let's get a drive out.
Let's see if Lawler goes. He does not on the first pitch. Strike called on Tabari Davis.
Get a drive out.
Ross delivers. Lawler goes. No throw. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Tabari Davis. Hit out into left field, but right there to make the play is Landon Rice. They leave 1 on. No runs, no hits, 1 air, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-2, Leeds Green Machine on top. Therion Hubbard will lead things off for Grenada Rec All-Stars here in the bottom of the second. Ball outside to Hubbard.
Big boy ball. Damn, so would you go to be here?
Swing and a miss. Big cut there. Shadows starting to come into left field and left center. Inside. Duck, Mr. Hubbard. Three and one the count on Therion.
Let's go, Jackson.
And that'll be ball four. Hubbard is off to first base. That was the first walk issued by Williams.
Love.
Hubbard, big lead over there, dancing around on his lead. Coach Ross Nelson will go out and talk to Casey Williams. While they are having a chat, we certainly want to thank Champion T-Shirts, the national sponsor of the Dizzy Dean World Series. Design your shirts online at gochampion.net. Also, Baden Sports Equipment and their Axe Bats, the coaches and players' choice for 30 years. And David Sunflower Seeds. Every player here at the Dizzy Dean World Series received a bag of the David Sunflower Seeds. Good stuff. Good lead for Hubbard, and he takes off. Throw down to second is not in time. Hubbard with a late slide. That didn't feel good. Timeout called. We've seen a couple of these boys stealing bases, sliding late. Perhaps they need to practice that a little bit. As much as they have them running, they probably ought to practice their slides into the bases. One ball, no strikes to the batter, Cam Washington. Cam, the second baseman in this ball game. He'll take down low, ball two. His posture showed take. He's got the bat lazily on his shoulder.
Nice.
And now there's a strike to make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Some players go to the plate thinking, wait until they get a strike on me. Now he looks a little more ready to go. Strike called on the inside corner. And again, very awkward coming into the bag there by Hubbard. Two balls, 2 strikes to count on Cam Washington. Williams comes set and delivers, and this is popped up in the infield. Connor Nelson snags that one. 1 gone. And a bunt will roll foul. No balls and a strike. He tries to bunt again. This is a dandy. They're going to throw home. They've got Hubbard in a rundown, and he'll just go back to third. And as that happens, Miles Ross goes all the way to second. Fielder's choice gets Ross to second base without a throw. Runners at second and third with one out. Bunt is put down, and this one will roll foul.
Use that speed, get up there.
And he'll try it one more time, and this is a very nice bunt. No chance to throw out Marcus Wiggins. Ross moves up to third. Hubbard scores. We're tied at 3. That will go down as a single and an RBI for Marcus Wiggins. This will bring up their leadoff hitter, the third baseman, Noah Jackson. Wiggins takes second base. So runners at second and third, one out. Jackson grounds to the second baseman. Over to first for the out. Lawler to Ford. But that gives Grenada a 4-3 lead as Ross comes in to score. Two outs. Wiggins at third, and Braylon Hardiman steps to the plate. Braylon, I was told, is 9 years old, playing in this 12-under tournament. The only way you would think that is the fact that he's not as tall as many of the other players, because he's got as strong or stronger an arm than almost all of the shortstops. Did a nice job pitching. He's definitely a smooth fielder. No balls and a strike to Braylon. Two outs, runner on third. 4-3. Grenada Rec All-Stars on top. Inside, backs him away, 1-1.
Let's go.
Grounder, it gets by the pitcher. Will they get him at first? No way. Hardiman legs out an infield single for another RBI, and it is 5-3 Grenada Rec All-Stars.
Y'all gotta have a better effort. A better effort.
And we're going to have another visit to the mound. And this looks like we will have a change in pitchers. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with more Dizzy Dean World Series in South Haven, Mississippi. Connor Nelson in to pitch now for the Leeds Green Machine. And I'm unsure what we have here from our umpiring crew. Okay, we're ready to go now. They will fix the hole in front of the pitching rubber. 2 outs. Spencer at the plate, and they throw over to check on Braylon Hardiman.
Ain't worried about it once this, let's go.
This ball is fouled away as Hardiman was running on the pitch.
Bend it.
They throw over to first. Check on Hardiman again. Close, but he got back in there. And once again, he dives back in safely. Hardiman goes, and no sense trying to throw down there after that one was in the dirt. A ball and a strike, 2 outs, 5-3 the score. Bottom of the second inning. Nelson is going to try to throw back to second. Hardiman was literally 3 feet off the bag. Spencer steps in and then asks for time as Nelson was perhaps ready to quick pitch him. Now we're ready to go. 1-1 the count. Runner goes. Swing and a foul tip. Hardiman's getting a workout today, that's for sure. When you're only 9 years old, you've probably got a lot of extra energy. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ryan Spencer is your batter. One of these teams will be playing tomorrow at 9 a.m. They'll be taking on JPRD, Jefferson Parish Recreational Department from Louisiana. Ball downstairs. Hardiman steals third.
Split the ball right here. Split the ball right here.
And Hardiman breaks and causes a balk on Connor Nelson. Hardiman's wheels causing problems again.
And that hurt. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. Let's go.
Nelson winds and delivers. Fouled away. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bend it.
6-3 the score. Nelson still in the windup. He delivers. Swing and a miss. Got Spencer to chase one up and out of the zone. Grenada, however, picks up 4. At the end of 2 complete, they lead 6-3 over the Leeds Green Machine. Oh, 1 the count. (6-3) the score. Grenada Rec All-Stars on top. We're about 1 hour into the ball game. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes to Nash Jones. Miles Ross still on the mound for the Grenada Rec All-Stars. And that is inside. Jones says it hit him. Pleads his case to the fans in the stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High and tight, 2-2 the count. Fairly stiff breeze blowing straight out to right now. Grounder to short. Hardiman, look at that kid play. Wow. Smooth fielding shortstop. 1 up and 1 down here in the top of the 3rd. And that one nails Nelson. First pitch, hit by pitch. Nelson doubled his first time up. This time he goes to first. On the hit by pitch. Ty Bedell steps in. He walked his first time. He also scored back in the first inning. Nelson, pretty good sized lead off of first. He goes. Throw down to second will not be in time. One ball, no strikes to the batter, Ty Bedell. Inside, 2-0. They say that hit him, so back-to-back hit batters. This will bring up Will Thomas, the center fielder. Ross throws back to second. Thomas grounded out to shortstop in the first inning. Runner goes, and they will make it easily. And we're going to have a conference on the mound. Not sure if we're going to change pitchers or if we're just going to talk about things for a little bit. Basically a quick word with Miles Ross. One ball, no strikes to the batter, Will Thomas. Bedell at second, Nelson at third. Line into left, base hit. The throw comes home, and it's a good throw, but sliding in safely is Bedell. It's 6-5. Big two-run single from Will Thomas. He takes second on the throw home. Here's the pitch to Williams. Swing, ball gets away. Thomas thought about advancing, instead stays there at second. Hit up the middle. Cam Washington over to first for the out. Thomas moves up. Two outs now, 6-5 the score. Quite a gap in right field. Boy, if we could take a look at that right fielder out there to see where he's playing. He is way off the line. If there was any way Ford could place one in the outfield, he could run for a while. One ball, no strikes to Grayson Ford. Ripped past the third baseman, and we're tied at 6. Ford at first base. Gavin Howard steps up to the plate. 2 outs. Top of the 3rd inning, tied 6-6, and this is a shot. Look at the play by Hardiman. Wow. That will end the inning, but not before the Leeds green machine tie things up. 6-6 going to the bottom of the 3rd. Landon Rice leading things off here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Grenada Rec All-Stars. We're tied up 6-6. And we are well over an hour into this contest. Connor Nelson winds up, fires a fastball. No balls and 2 strikes to Landon Rice. He had a shot to the second baseman his first time up. Fouled away. Nelson winds and delivers another one outside and in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The winner plays tomorrow. Loser will finish 4th. Nelson winds. It's a 3rd straight pitch that is in the dirt. Runs the count full.
Hey, give him some. Good.
Upstairs, Ross patiently works him for a walk. This will bring up the right fielder, Therion Hubbard. In the dirt, Ross thought about going. Good snag and stop by the catcher, Nash Jones. Here's the delivery. Ross heads down to second, and he will slide in safely. One on, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Downstairs, 2-1. Nelson's pitch is inside. Hubbard backs away. 3 balls and a strike. Popped up in the infield. Sam Lawler makes the grab. Two outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Low it away. Ball 1 to Cam Washington. No, this isn't. Excuse me, that was Cam Washington. This is Miles Ross. Tapped foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike call on the outside corner, 1-2. D. Ross at second. Therion Hubbard at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count on Miles Ross. Swing and a miss. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 men left. At the end of 3 complete. 6-6.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you gotta go through the codec again. The whole thing again. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's something. What? There's something. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll listen.
Protect Youth Sports. Premier background checks on coaches and umpires. Don't put your organizations at risk. And Rawlings Sporting Goods, the mark of a pro. Boy, those helmets from Rawlings they gave these players, they are really something. Some changes around the infield and on the mound. Ryan Spencer is out on the mound. He was catching. He pitched in their last contest. Darion Hubbard is behind the plate now. Strike. Called 1-1. Two and one the count on the second baseman, Sam Lawler. We're tied at 6, top of the 4th. And that goes behind Lawler. Three balls and one strike to Sam. Two hopper to shortstop. Hardiman fires over, and one up, one gone. We'll get back to the top of the order now. Tabari Davis steps in. Tabari walked and scored in the first, lined out to the left fielder, Landon Rice, in the second. Miles Ross went out to right field, I believe. Spencer from catcher to pitcher, and Therion Hubbard from right fielder to catcher. One ball, two strikes, the count on Tabari Davis. Chopper, Hardiman can't get to this one in time. Tabari Davis motoring up that first base line. Hardiman did a nice job, though, charging that ball and getting rid of it. One on, one out. After the infield single, Nash Jones, and they won't even bother trying to throw down this time. Stolen base. Third steal of the game for Tabari Davis. He walked to lead things off, stole second, stole third, and scored in the first inning. He's going for third right here, and there is no throw.
Where you at?
Downstairs, 2-1, the count on Nash Jones. Leeds scored 3 in the first and 3 in the third. Grenada Rec scored 2 in the first and 4 in the second. Outside, it goes to the backstop. Is he going to go?
Get up! Get up! You gotta get up with the ball!
A lot of excitement for nothing really happening. The ball went to the backstop. Davis thought about coming, and then he stopped. 3 balls and 1 strike to Nash Jones.
Here you go. You gotta block it up there. Don't let nothing get behind.
Still ahead, Nash. We're still ahead. Pressure on him, Nash. Let's go.
Upstairs and a free pass to Jones. He just did his Pete Rose impersonation, sprinting through first base on the walk. 1 out, runners at first and third, and this brings up Connor Nelson. Nelson doubled in the first. He'll let this one go by as Jones takes second. Defensive indifference. That one gets to the backstop. And coming in to score is Davis. Jones moves up to third. It's now 7-6. Leeds Green Machine back on top. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third. Upstairs, 2-1. Big gap in right center. Wow. Wiggins is way over to the left field side. Out in center.
Pressure on him, 1-6. Pressure on him.
3 balls and a strike to Nelson.
Don't help him out.
Chopper, and it gets by the third baseman, Jackson. That will plate another run. It's now 8-6, Leeds leading. They're going to switch the left fielder, Landon Rice, have him come in and play third, and Noah Jackson moves out to left. Runner goes, no throw.
You need Ty Dollar right here, baby. Let's go, Ty Dollar.
Strike called, 1-1.
Come on. Get him back.
Strike two.
Ryan, you got somebody?
1 ball, 2 strikes to Ty Bedell. Ty has walked and been hit by a pitch.
You ready, Landon? You ready, Landon?
And scored a couple of runs.
Bring him in. Get up, girl.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Connor Nelson at second base.
Let's block it. Let's block it.
Ball is hit foul.
Hands to it, still protect, man.
You ready, Landon? Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Glove on the ground.
Strike 3 called on the outside corner. The runner goes to third, and he will slide in safely.
Y'all just walk it like it ain't nothing. You can do better than that. Come on, Will. Bring him in. Do it. Come on, Sam.
Let's
Saw
go,
that. I
let's
saw that.
8-6 the score. Top of the 4th inning. Will Thomas is the batter. He's grounded to short and singled in this ball game. A 2-run single back in the 3rd inning.
There, you got people on